things that are viewing against us right now. If you kind of keeping up with what's going on, even through our days of gladness. We have to really stay in the spirit because there's a lot of spirits that's working and plotting against us. Plotting against us. Because we got next. And that's been said since the late 90s, so this ain't nothing new about we got next. It's been said that's since the late 90s. So we don't have that next yet, so we got to still work to get it, right? That's right. We got to be in the spirit, working hard to get it. So I want to continue on according to your works. That's very important because a lot of people think that just because they're Hebrew Israelites, they're going to make it to the kingdom. They can do as best as possible, just as long as they, show some kind of face toward coming to class and in a way that you can come to class now, like on a conference call, that you gotta, that's not making your body a living sacrifice. If you sit there, you can get up and go to the refrigerator, get yourself to eat, probably have the TV on, you be doing whatever you're doing in the dark. Whatever's done in the dark will come to the light because the angels are recording everything. So Colossians 3:17 says, and whatsoever you do in word or deed, do all by Thaahwam. That's in the name of the anointed Savior, who the world calls Jesus Christ. It says, giving thanks to the Most High and the Father by Thaahwam. So all that we say and do is going to be in the name of the anointed Savior. That's why we go to the throne of the Most High with whatever we're saying and doing right now. Each and every one of us that's hearing my voice. Because that's the only way that you reach the Most High. Moshe said in John 14:6, he said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh to the Father but by me. So that's our mediator between us and the Most High. And we give thanks to the Most High in the name of the anointed Savior, because you can't reach the Most High without going through Mashiach Yahushua. And so I want to read 1 John 3:18. It says, my little children, let us not love in word, neither in tongue. I mean with your big mouth or whatever you got to say, but in deed and in truth. So you gotta love in deed and in truth, man. In your deeds, whatever action you do, and in truth. The truth is the laws, and the laws of the Most High, the whole Bible is a book of laws. He gave us 613 laws, but the whole Bible is a book of laws. Because we learn the rules and regulations of the Most High. We learn about what pleases Him, what displeases Him, what He likes and what He doesn't like, what we're supposed to do and what we're not supposed to do, what's right and what's wrong, what's evil and what's righteous. He gives us the opportunity to learn that. All those that have ears to hear and eyes to see. So we're going to look at Matthew the 7th chapter. Matthew 7 and 21. It says, not everyone that said unto me, Mashiach Yahushua, Mashiach Yahushua, Jesus, Jesus, Yeshua, Yeshua, Yeshaya, Yeshaya, whatever name that you use. Because he be called by many names. As long as you're talking about Mashiach Yahushua is in the Bible. Because we know his name wasn't Jesus, because the J was invented in the 16th Mashiach Yahushua. He said this in St. John 6 and 39. Saying, this is the Father's will, which have sent me, that all which he hath given me, I shall lose nothing, but shall raise it up again at the last day. And this is the will of him that sent me, that everyone which seeth the Son and believeth on him may have everlasting life, which is eternal life, and I will raise him up at the last day. That's the will of the Most High. The will of the Most High is to love him. You love him, then you're going to do what he say do. 1 John 5 and 3. 1 John 5 and 3. But it's the love of the Most High, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous. That's the love of the Most High. 2 John 6. But it's love that we walk after his commandments. This is the commandment that as ye have heard from the beginning, ye should walk in it. So, to keep his commandments. Ecclesiastes 12:13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. For the Most High, shall bring every work into judgment, with every secret thing. That's whatever you're doing in the dark, whether it be good or whether it be evil. It's no different than what Mashiach Yahushua said in 2 Corinthians 5 and 10. It's no different. It's all here. 2 Corinthians 5 and 10. For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Mashiach Yahushua, that everyone may receive the things done in his body according to that he hath done, whether it be good or bad. That's why he told us in Romans 12 and 1. See, everybody talking good talking, it's about what you do. Romans 12 and 1. I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, here the mercies, not getting something you do deserve many a times. We didn't get what we do deserve from the Most High. That's mercies of the Most High, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, that you will follow the laws of the Most High, doing what he say, do his rules and regulations, acceptable unto the Most High, doing his will, which is your reasonable service. So I say, ain't no big deal that you do this. It's your reasonable service that you do this. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High. Going back to Matthew 7:21. That's why he said this. Because people doing whatever they want to do, and they figure that, oh, everything is cool. Everything is all right. Everything gonna be just the way it is that they're doing, to think that they're gonna make it to the kingdom in whatever they're doing, running their mouth, but not really doing anything physically or trying to put their brick in the foundation of this truth. It's more than just sit up there learning like you went to school. You know, some of you have to pay to go to school, but you don't pay for the truth. And the scripture says, buy the truth, sell it not. You can't sell it. And wisdom and understanding. So, paraphrase. So, when you look at it, you got to be doing something. We're a body, so everybody should be doing something in the body of the Mashiach Yahushua. Find your foundation, which is the Mashiach Yahushua, so you build upon that. Everyone. Because that's why he's saying, look, now this is all, these are people that's going to stand before him. They're going to stand before him. And they're going to say, not everyone that says unto me, Mashiach Yahushua said, they're going to say this, Mashiach Yahushua shall enter into the kingdom of heaven. But he that doeth the will of my Father, which is in heaven. That's clear. Many will say to me in that day, Mashiach Yahushua, have we not prophesied by Shema Messiah? Shall we not prophesy in thy name? And in thy name, by Show Mashiach Yahushua, have cast out devils, and in by Show Mashiach Yahushua, done many wonderful works. People are going to be doing these things. Miracles are going to be happening. That's what it says. And then when I profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity. Ooh, that's serious. That is real serious. This is what it says. Continue. It says, therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, there it is. It's an action. This ain't just about hearing it. A lot of y'all just listening. So I heard that before, but you ain't doing nothing in your life to change. How you applying this in your life? You must have some kind of ability to show, give some kind of testimony to show that this is working in your favor in your life. He has said too many times and gave us the solutions of what works. But you hear it, oh, I heard that, but you ain't doing nothing with it. And if you're not doing anything with it, then how is it working in your life? And when it starts to do things, it starts showing you certain things. You say, oh yeah, you can stand right there in front of him saying just what he just said. You're going to profess to you, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity. Because some people want it just for their own benefit. How about the nation? This is about getting this to build our nation, bring the sheepfold back to the Most High, back to the Mashiach Yahushua, in the name of the Lord and Savior, that we may be one sheepfold. That's what this is all about, gathering the tribes of Yahweh together, and not separated as we are, and don't know who we are and what's going on with us. Have no idea, our people. They have no idea. Don't know what's going on. Verse 24 again. Matthew 7:24. Therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man, which built his house upon a rock. Okay? And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew, and beat upon that house, and it fell not. Why? For it was founded upon a rock. And every one that heareth these sayings of mine, and doeth them not, shall be likened unto a foolish man, which built his house upon the sand. You know this is destruction. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew, and beat upon that house, and it fell, and great was the fall of it. But you know, giving you warning. And it came to pass when the Mashiach had ended these sayings, the people were astonished at his doctrine, for he taught them as one having authority, and not as the scribes. See? He taught with power. He taught them with power. He wasn't weak. But it was power concerning the truth. Now, I don't know how you think, but this is what the Most High said in Proverbs 12 and 8. Say, a man shall be commended according to his wisdom. A man shall be commended according to his wisdom, which is the proper application of knowledge. But he that is of a perverse heart shall be despised. All you that's of a perverse mind shall be despised. Because the Most High is not dealing with you. He's dealing with Satan. Matthew 15 and 11. Matthew 15 and 11. Not that which goeth into the mouth defileth a man, but that which cometh out of the mouth, this defileth a man. It's very important that you see this. Because it's a story where we can read about it if we have time. It says, start at verse 1. Then came Mashiach Yahushua, scribes and Pharisees. Then came two of Mashiach Yahushua, scribes and Pharisees, which were of Jerusalem, say to his father or his mother, it is a gift by whatsoever thou mightest be profited by me. And honor not his father or his mother, he shall be free. Thus have he made the commandment of the Most High of none effect by your tradition. So they changed the commandment, honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the earth, into their own tradition. Ye hypocrites, he said, he called them, meaning they're not following what it is that the law says. Well did Isaiah prophesy of you, saying, this people draw nigh or near unto me with their mouth, and honor me with their lips, but their heart is far from me. Now he's going all the way back. The only place he can go is the Old Testament, because there's no New Testament written when he's walking the earth. He has to go back to Isaiah, or one of the prophets, or the law, because that's all that they had to go by. That's what they read every Sabbath day. So let me know. Look at Isaiah 29 chapter and 13. Let's look at Isaiah 29 and 13. Wherefore the Most High said, for as much as this people draw near me with their mouth and with their lips do honor me, but have removed their heart far from me, and their fear toward me is taught by the precept of man or men. This is what Mashak quoted in their face. This is what they're supposed to know. That's when you go back to Matthew 15 and 8. I started at verse 7. Ye hypocrites. I mean, they wasn't following what it is that the law says in the prophets. Ye hypocrites, well did Isaiah prophesy of you, saying, this people draw nigh unto me with their mouth and honor me with their lips, but their heart is far from me. Yeah, when the book is open, that's why I said when the book is open, everybody's in the spirit. So-called spirit, with their mouth and what they say. When the book is closed, say their heart is far from them. Their mind is far from them. Otherwise, you would be called something. You call them more than what you would be called. It says, but in vain they do worship me. Wow. In vain they say they do worship me. Teaching for doctrines the commandments of men. And that's a lot of your church people. They have their own little covenant, their own little contract agreement that this is what we're going to believe in, and they have it posted generally on the wall of their church. You go against what they believe in, it's no different. I mean, it's something like the educational system, you know? If you don't teach exactly the way Esau says the curriculum is supposed to be, you're going to get fired as a teacher. Same way they had the churches set up. Just think about it. False education, false religions, lies, false philosophies, and so forth. That's what we're dealing with. These false, fake holidays that they set up. Not the holy days of the Most High. Mostly everything contrary to the word of the Most High. That's why it says in vain they do worship me, teaching for doctrine the commandments of men. And he called the multitude and said unto them, hear and understand. So you understand what happened when I'm reading this. Not that which goeth into the mouth defileth a man, but he's talking about keeping the dietary laws that we have in Leviticus 11 chapter. He's not talking about going outside the law. Remember, he didn't sin, so he didn't tell nobody else to sin. When he's the perfect example for us to follow, to not sin. That's why he said, not that which goeth into the mouth defileth a man, as you eat the proper diet that the Most High said we're allowed to eat, clean meats and unclean meats, knowing the difference to eat clean meats. He said, not that which goeth into the mouth defileth a man, but that which cometh out of the mouth, this defileth a man. So, what you say, defileth the man. Then came his disciples and said to him, knowest thou that try to take